Namaskar, welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, passion and ownership help us in surmounting all odds, emphasizes Mr. Deepak Chattaraj while addressing a session of Udyam. 839th mass contact exercise held. And program on chemical and hydrocarbon safety held at CPTI. Now the news in detail. Passion and ownership help us in surmounting all odds, emphasized Mr. Deepak Chattaraj while addressing a session of Udyam, which was attended by 500 executives of SAIL, Rourkela steel plant. The program was organized at the Gopabandhu Auditorium on 30th July. Mr. Rajbir Singh, ED P&A, Mr. Gautam Banerjee, ED Works, and Mr. D.K. Mohapatra, ED MM, were also present on the dais. It is worth mentioning here that Udyam is an initiative launched by Mr. Chattaraj in the month of March 2019 with the objective of directly interacting with a large group of executives regarding the performance of the plant, the challenges ahead, and the path to be charted. The program is being organized on a quarterly basis. Speaking further on the occasion, Mr. Chattaraj said, "We have the capacity to produce 4 million tons of crude steel per annum and reducing our specific energy consumption to less than 6 gigacalorie per ton of crude steel. If we achieve this, then we can sail through any challenging situation." Discussing about the performance of the plant in the first quarter of the financial year, the CEO said that although growth was registered on all major production fronts, but the challenging goal were missed by a slight margin. He stressed on a comprehensive and consolidated approach for achieving the goals. The CEO zeroed in on various focus areas, namely making safe steel and green steel, producing 11,000 tons of hot metal from 2 furnaces, reducing cost of production by Rs 3,500 per ton of steel, reducing specific water consumption to 2 cubic meter per ton of crude steel, producing value-added products by using lean chemistry, intensifying the greenery inside the steel plant, reducing inventory to 5 months, strategic disposal of the idle assets, commencement of operation of the super specialty hospital, and achieving discipline both operational and behavioral. He called upon each employee to become a brand ambassador of SAIL and help in strengthening the positive image of the company. With Udyami or enterprising persons like you in our team, I am sure achieving every mission is possible, he said in his closing remark. Mr. Chattaraj also facilitated 8 executives of RSP who have won laurels recently in national level competitions. Earlier, Mr. Gautam Banerjee made an elaborate presentation on the performance of the plant in the first quarter of the fiscal. Mr. Rajbir Singh, in his address, exhorted the RSP collective to put their best efforts to achieve the set targets. Mr. D.K. Mohapatra spoke about the actions taken by the Materials Management Department for sourcing of material for the smooth functioning of the plant. Mr. Rajan Mishra, GM HRD, welcomed the gathering. The program commenced with the playing of the SAIL anthem. It was followed by screening of a safety film made by the Public Relations Department. Ms. Rajeshri Banerjee, DGM HRD, proposed a vote of thanks. Ms. Preeti Kumari, Assistant Manager RNC Lab, coordinated the program. The 839th mass contact exercise on the topic Planning for Turnaround and Transformation by Galvanizing Inner Strength was held at Gopabandhu Auditorium 31st July. Mr. P.K. Satpathy, GM Center, chaired the session. Mr. P.K. Sahu, GM Project Commercial, was also present on the dais. Many senior officers and a cross-section of employees from different units of RSP participated in the session. Addressing the gathering, Mr. Satpathy commended the efforts of RSP Collective in registering production growth in the first quarter of the current financial year. However, in the light of adverse market conditions where it is becoming difficult to realize the NSR, Mr. Satpathy emphasized upon the need of innovation and creativity to bring down the cost of production. He also stressed upon the need of power plant and timely inspection to reduce surprise breakdowns. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Sau highlighted the importance of the upcoming hot strip mill 2, which will be a game changer in RSV's progress and profitability. He also briefed the House about the ongoing and upcoming projects. Mr. Sau exhorted everyone to adopt behavior-based safety and make RSP a zero-accident plant. Earlier, the mass contact began with Sail Anthem, followed by screening of a video magazine titled Sail Track and 2 short films on safety. A short film, My Steel City, depicting the green initiatives within the plant and Steel Township was also shown. Ms. Barkha Sharma, OCT Power Distribution, and Mrs. Kunurani Biswal, OTC OBBP, elaborated on various aspects of the functioning of the plant and township, such as safety, plan for turnaround and transformation strategy, production target, awards, township intervention, and status of employees' suggestion. A section titled Media Showcase, compiled by PR Department, covering the stories published in the media during the previous month regarding the various successful endeavors of RSP, was also presented. Later, during the interaction session, employees gave suggestions pertaining to production, productivity, maintenance and safety issues. Ms. Samita Mishra, Senior Instructor, HRD, coordinated the session, which ended with Sankalp, a pledge-taking ceremony. A 2-day workshop on chemical and hydrocarbon safety was organized at CPTI on 29th and 30th July. In all, 11 employees from RSP and Bhilai attended the program. In the different sessions, the participants were given input regarding different chemicals, hydrocarbons used in plant and the source of contamination. Safety precautions, safe practices, safe handling and storage of chemical and hydrocarbons were discussed and explained. Ways of detecting chemical leakages and dealing with it were also deliberated upon. The sessions were conducted by Mr. G.R. Behera, ex-DGM in charge Safety RSP consultant, and Mr. A. Ranjan, DGM Oxygen Plant RSP. The program was coordinated by Mr. P.K. Raut, Senior Manager CPTI, and Mr. B.K. Patro, Senior Instructor CPTI. With this, we come to the end of this news bulletin. Namaskar.